Towards the Oval Office, with polls now leaning heavily in the Congresswoman's favor thanks to her Bridge the Gap campaign. Bosworth has stood firm with an aggressive and costly cyber defense stance and repairing relations with China through open communication and intelligence sharing. Tensions have been steadily on the rise between the two superpowers since the 2018 cyber attack on the stock market. China continues to hold the U.S. accountable for the attack and its resulting global economic meltdown, despite the president's insistence that it was an act of terrorism perpetrated by the internet's largest followed socio-political movement, RTS-style. And finally, our feature story, an in-depth look into the RTS-style movement, who recently reached a social networking milestone. Known only by his online alias Odysseus, RTS-style's mysterious figurehead has been labeled both a champion and a terrorist who foments social uprisings for personal financial gain. These stories and more on tonight's edition. Between us and the Russian Federation. And this is SAP Site Juliet 2-Niner, a retrofitted Cold War ICBM silo, and it does not exist. 7 hours ago, the Russian nuclear icebreaker NS Baikonur lost power and drifted into U.S. waters, within spitting distance of the site in question. Radiation levels suggest a meltdown and subsequent explosion of the ship's reactor, earth-shattering until we receive this. These surveillance images suggest the Russians just committed an act of war against the United States. The Russians deny responsibility, and State is buying it though it can't substantiate. POTUS is sanctioned to join off with our Russian counterparts as a sign of good faith. Mission for our board, re-secure the site and find out what the hell is going on. The SSN Utah's on standby to receive your team in the Barents Sea. Remember, Commander, the mission requires you keep your whole team alive. No man left behind.
Overlord, this is Team Leader. Onslaught has entered the theater. Strike Team Onslaught, this is Overlord. Weather system has moved in. Mission is a go. We use the weather to cover our approach. Roger, Onslaught. Keep in touch. Out. intend on walking into a Russian trap. Mission hasn't changed. Stay on task. Keep moving. Move now. Take the hill. Move up the hill. Roger that. Enemy sighted. Weapons hot. Use your silent sniper rifle to take out the guard. On you. Got two dead ahead. Take them down. Real quiet like. Double kill. Copy. 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 You take point. Keep moving. Got contact. Go, go! Dropped. Pass the terminal to open the gate. We're in. Keep building. Area clear. Keep moving. You've been spotted. Get on that minigun! Roll him down! Here comes another wave. Overlord, this is Onslaught. Enemy deployment currently unknown. Requesting eye in the sky, over. Copy that, Onslaught. MQ-27 is live and online. Authorizing command status to your DGP. Good hunting, Onslaught. Solid copy, Overlord. Deploying UAV. Intel shows that the exit is towards the rear of the compound. Eye in the Sky online for operation. Authorized to use at will. Copy that, Overlord. We got what we came for. Head to the exit. Get the door. I'm on it. We're in. Status update. Copy, Overlord. Exterior is secure. Moving on compound in the central server bay. Copy that. Good hunting. Eyes wide, profile low. No need to attract attention en route to the research center if we don't have to. Our goal here is get into the main complex, get our hands on the access codes, get entry into the server bay, and leave nothing behind for our Russian friends. Go to hell. Cover the door. He must have the codes. Got him. Let's keep moving. Keep pressing forward to the server base. The server. Copy all the files you can, then do for contents. Objective clear. We have the data in hand and the servers are clear. Copy, Onslaught. Scrub the site and get out of there. Over. I want C4 packages there, and there. Set charges for manual trigger. Charged! Charge is armed. Explosive charged. Explosives armed. Remote detonation on your orders. Let's move. Clear out. All bets are off. We're going large and loud. Be advised, Russian friendlies are in the theater and ready for sync-up. Stand by for comms patch. Copy that, Overlord. Gotta keep moving forward. Get up. Got a kill. Reload! On you. Reloading! Lay down suppressing fire in their AO. On my mark. Mark! Reloading! Dropped. It's gone. And now! Move it. Alpha 1, we need your eyes. What do you think? Snipers on rooftops, covering all the major sentry turret. turret ahead. Recommend we divide forces to distract and flank it. Move into cover. identified their position. I can confirm that they are not of Russian Federation. These were mercenaries under a false flag operation. Wounded! Come on, get moving! Alpha 1, this is Onslaught 1. We're in position and ready to advance.